Yeah, a couple days ago, when I was in the prison with our group that we do, um, one of the gentlemen, we've been meeting with them for about 8 weeks now, and we've met with them before, so we know them quite well, and you know, they're kind of in and out of our lives for the past year or so. And one of them, Michael, was sharing that his mother just died, and the struggles with that. That she'd been sick for quite a long time, but his grief was such that you know, he just had no control. He couldn't go to her funeral, couldn't be with the family, and so he was really struggling. And in the same group, another younger guy was just so proud that his daughter had sent him pictures of her. And but during the conversation, it also comes out how bittersweet that really is, because it really is a struggle now that, you know, in reflection on how much he's missing. He's not close to her. They're, you know, drifting apart. She doesn't want to visit him in such a place because she's afraid. And so I got to thinking about those two stories and the holidays. I mean, it's almost December now, and Christmas is right around the corner, and Thanksgiving. What a challenge it is for the men and women to go through that. You know, when I was incarcerated, you know, the holidays were hard. You could just see it around because, you know, especially when you're taking into consideration that most of the folks don't get a letter. You know, they don't really have anybody they can call, and it's just. I think it's just that prison itself kind of intensifies during the holiday season, and you know, you can just tell. I mean, you walk around the yard, people are quieter. It's just a little bit more subdued, and especially when the actual holidays itself comes, and it's just, you know, people just have their memories to take with them. And so, you know, for the mentors, you know, that are writing over the next few weeks, and even beyond the holidays, just an extra word of encouragement would be awesome. I mean, I think that would really, and you can reflect on the holidays. It's the holiday season, and don't hesitate to write about what you're doing. And if you're doing something fun and you're getting together with family, write about it. Write about it. They want to hear some of those details, because I think it's kind of a vicarious thing where they can kind of be part of it. And in no way have I ever met a prisoner that would want to take away somebody else's joy. Would be, you know. So I think that if we just could acknowledge that this isn't a difficult time of year, I think that would go a long ways and carry a lot of weight. It's really awesome is that so many things are coming together with the ministry. You know, our mentor applications are way up. You know, the new student requests are way up, and which also is trickling out that more students are now completing our Tier 1, and now they're waiting at Tier 2 to enter that piece of the studies. But we find ourselves with quite an interesting challenge, and I think it's a good challenge that we have. So we have 50 students that are waiting at Tier 2. And we realize that it takes more heart, it takes more time, again, the commitment. But it would be so wonderful if these 50 students can take that next step into their next season in their journey with you. So thank you for thinking about it. So this month's mentor tip, this month's mentor tip. You know, I like to be challenged. I talk to prisoners, they love to be challenged. So this month, take whatever lesson that you're doing and look at it and see what the theme is, or if there's a piece of it that can actually be taken into an action step. And it doesn't have to be complicated. I think it was a simple one. How can you be kind to somebody that you normally wouldn't interact with? Simple. But I think once we start practicing that, it becomes more natural. And the more natural it becomes, the more honest it becomes. And it just reflects of who Jesus is in your life. Cleansing breath. A wink at you through the camera so you can